And the government, through the Ministries of Health and Education, have slammed the statement by the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, terming it as erroneous and misleading to the public. Statements released by Cabinet Secretaries of Health, Deborah Mulongo, and his education counterpart, Migos Ogamba, have blamed the bishops for disregarding significant progress made by the government in the issues touching on Social Health Authority, University Education Funding Model, and the CBC. The statement read in part, which I want us now to take a look at, and starting with the Ministry of Health response, the Cabinet Secretary is saying that as of 4th of October 2024, the defunct NHIF owed 19 billion shillings to various healthcare providers, debts accrued over a period of more than 10 years. And she is saying that the government is fully committed to settle these historical debts, and consequently, in the last 1 month, 7.58 billion shillings was mobilized to pay these debts. And of course says that some of this has gone to hospitals that are owned by or run by Catholic Church itself. So far, the Social Health Authority has disbursed some 5 billion shillings to various providers, including 938 million shillings to health facilities owned by faith-based organizations, majority of which are Catholic Church-run institutions. That's the Cabinet Secretary for Health. She continues to say that the defunct NHIF again had contracts with 8,886 facilities encompassing public, private, and faith-based organizations. She says that 312 of these facilities are owned by faith-based organizations, representing 3.5% of all contracted providers. That's according to the Cabinet Secretary for Health, that is Deborah Mulongo. Now, from the Education Cabinet Secretary, Migos Ogamba, he is saying that since it was rolled out in 2023, the university funding model has eased the financial burden in universities, which had been indebted to the tune of 70 billion shillings, which many universities were rendered insolvent. And that's just part of that statement from the Education Cabinet Secretary, Julius Ogamba, and we'll be getting to more details in as far as those responses, including one that has come from the Inspector General of Police, that is Douglas Kanja, again responding to that particular statement by the Catholic bishops. And I want to read in part what exactly that statement says, which is that the attention of the National Police Service is drawn to a statement issued today by the Catholic bishops. He says that following the public demonstrations that were witnessed in the country from June 18th to July 2024 against the proposed Finance Bill 2024, our country suffered massive losses ranging from death and to destruction of property and livelihoods. The NPS, that is the National Police Service, recorded 495 injuries to police officers and 347 injuries to civilians. The statement says that the National Police Service would like to take this opportunity to reassure the public that the NPS has heightened the security in all parts of the country, and we continue to appeal to members of the public to collaborate with us by sharing any information that may aid in investigations, of course, in regards to some of the deaths that are occasioned with suspicion that police officers are also involved. And you continue to look at what those statements say after that statement by the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops.